Hello, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and today's class is just a well-rounded total body workout. So bring your hands together in front of your heart and take a moment to set an intention for your practice. So all intentions are always welcome. You could choose a word or a phrase. You could decide to send out wonderful energy to someone. And then we'll keep that intention with us throughout our practice and come onto your back. And then reach for the pinky toe sides of your feet in happy baby pose. Drawing the knees in toward the armpits, reach the tailbone toward the floor. You can start to open up the hips a bit. And then keep the right leg as it is. Extend the left leg out onto the floor. So you're in half happy baby. It's a little deeper stretch. So this class has a little bit of everything. Some hip opening, some core work, a little bit of everything. Now bend the left knee, take the right ankle just past the left knee and hold on to the left shin or behind the thigh. Or you can cross your right knee over your left knee and come into Gomukhasana legs. Take a few breaths here. And then back into happy baby pose. Now keep your left leg drawing in. Extend the right leg out onto the floor. So get into the left hip just a little bit deeper. And make sure you're not creating any tension around the neck and the shoulders. And with the right leg extended forward, make sure your toes point right up to the ceiling and your ankle is flexed. And then we'll bend the right knee. Left ankle just past it for thread the needle. And stay with thread the needle or cross the left knee on top of the right knee, coming into Gomukhasana leg. So reach down for the pinky toe sides of your feet and hold them like handlebars, and then try and draw the legs right in toward the belly. Should be a pretty good hip stretch. Release, hug the knees in, stretch your arms overhead, and then bring your arms by your sides and lift your head and shoulders up off the floor, lifting your right leg off the floor. And then if your neck bothers you at all, cradle the head. So right leg is up, head and shoulders are off the floor. Make sure to take care of your neck if you have any discomfort there. Right leg down, left leg up. Again, cradle the head with the hands if you have any neck pain. And lifting the head and shoulders, keeping the left leg up. Now both legs up. If that's too intense, then keep one of the legs down and switch on about 2 breaths. Draw the belly in, keep lifting up, and hug the knees in. Roll yourself up to seated, and we'll come into table position, hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. On an inhale, bring your chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone. On an exhale, round the back, chin toward chest. Inhale again, heart forward, lifting chin, lifting tailbone up. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly and the ribs in and up. Inhale, lengthen out the whole front of your body. And exhale, press away from the floor, rounding the back. Inhale. And heart forward one more time. Exhale, round the back, chin toward chest. Come to neutral, extend the right leg back, and then draw the left knee into the chest and hold. And then extend the leg back, plank, and then right knee in, hold, and plank. And again, left knee in, press away from the floor. Step the left foot back, plank, and now right knee into chest. And extended back plank pose. Shift forward, lower all the way down to the belly as you exhale. On an inhale, come up onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Elbows are right under the shoulders. Start to pull the elbows back toward the feet. Press all the toenails down, even the little pinky toes. Draw the heart forward. The chest widens. Slide your hands by your low ribs. Press up to plank. You can have knees up or down, is up to you. Downward facing dog, lift the hips. Arms, shoulders distance apart, feet hips width. Feel free to bicycle the legs here for a little bit. And then right leg back and up, bend the knee and open up the hip. As you exhale, step the right foot all the way up by the right hand. Left knee down. Pat up the left knee if it needs any padding. Sink your hips forward, pull the right hip back. Drop the tailbone down, lift the hip points up. Spin your triceps forward, sinking in. Make sure the right knee doesn't go past the ankle. And then release the hands down, straighten out the right leg. Take an inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, fold over your straight right leg. Lengthening through the spine. Again, pulling back on the right hip. Rebend it. Tuck your back toes, come into plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs and knees off the floor, or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Pressing evenly through the arms. Exhale, lightly step it up by the left hand, right knee to the floor. Low lunge, reach up. Pull the left hip back. Drop the tailbone down. The frontal hip points are lifting up. And try and lengthen here through all four sides of your waist. Keep sinking forward, but making sure the left knee doesn't go past the ankle. We want to keep the knee nice and safe. Bring the hands down, straighten the left leg, come to the heel. Take an inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, fold over your leg, still pulling the left hip back. And let it drop right down. Rebend it and come back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale. Make your way back into down dog. And then just drop back to the knees into table. And we'll extend the left leg back with the toes tucked under. And draw the right knee in toward the belly. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left knee to belly. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right leg in. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, draw the left knee in. Inhale, back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, thighs and knees off the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg up again. Exhale, step it right in the middle of the hands this time for warrior two. Making sure you're lined up your front heel with your back arch, the knee over the ankle, and then interlace your fingers behind your back or hook your thumbs. Open the chest on an inhale. Exhale to fold. Crown of your head reaching toward the floor as the arms reach up. Keep weight in the back leg. Lift the back inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Ground through the outer edge of the back foot. Come on up on your inhale. Reverse your warrior, left hand down, bend the right knee, and then straighten it, but keep reversing your warrior. So now straight leg, set up for triangle pose. Shift your hips back, reach forward, right hand down, and the left arm is up. Right hand can be on the shin. Reach the left arm forward in line with your ear, stretching out. Exhale, sweep it down and take it behind you to the low back or hook it onto your right thigh. Roll the left shoulder back. Lean the torso right over the front thigh. And breathe here. Keep pressing into the base of the big toe of the right foot. Release that and come through chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back. Inhale the left leg back and up. Exhale, step it through right in the middle of the hands. Back heel flat, warrior two. Again, knee over ankle. Make sure the knee points straight ahead. Gaze over the fingertips. Interlace fingers behind you. Other pinky on top. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Crown of your head reaching toward the floor. And let the arms reach up. Keep weight in the back leg. Inhale up. Exhale and reverse your warrior. Right hand down, reverse. Keep bending the front knee, then straighten it out. Inhale. Exhale there. Inhale back up. arms to a T, triangle pose, shorter stance if you like it. Shift your hips back, leaning forward. Take the left hand down, shin, foot, floor, block, right arm up. Reach the crown of your head toward the front as tailbone reaches toward the back of the mat. Then reach your right arm forward in line with your ear. Exhale, sweep it behind your back to the low back or reach around to hook it onto the left thigh. Press firmly into the base of the big toe of your left foot. And then looking down, bend the knee, step back, chaturanga. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Stretching back here for a breath. Spread the fingers wide. Press down into the base of the fingers. Lift up through the forearms. Right leg up again. Inhale. Exhale. Step it between the hands. Back foot flat. Heel to arch. Warrior 2. And then reverse warrior right away. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle pose. Come on up. Arms to a T. Set up for triangle. Shorten the stance if you like. Shift your hips back and lean forward. Reach up through the right fingertips and then stretch them. Left fingertips, stretch it by the ear. Release the left hand behind your back and roll the shoulder open. Then bend your right knee, finding Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Right hand about 12 inches in front, pinky toe side of the right foot. Float your back leg up. Heel about the same line as the hip. Crown of the head reaching forward, maybe looking up. Slowly begin to bend the front knee and we'll find warrior 2. And then leaning forward, take right forearm to right thigh, lightly press it down and start to open the chest toward the ceiling and then take your left hand behind your back. You can stay forearm to thigh or slide it down or take an interlock, holding on to the left hand or wrist with the right hand and reaching the knuckles toward the back foot as you lean your torso back over the thigh. Shoulder blades are moving toward each other. And release and move through chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Back foot is flat. Warrior 2 on your inhale. Exhale here. My pants were falling down. Gaze over the fingertips. Reverse your warrior. Bend into the left knee. Now straighten it. Inhale up. Shifting the hips back for triangle pose. So if you like the longer stance, you can keep it. If that doesn't feel stable for you, shorten your stance. Reach your right arm forward in line with your right ear. And then sweep it down. Take the right hand behind you. You can rest at the back or hook the thigh. Bend the front knee. Left hand about 12 inches in front. Pinky toe side of the foot. Float your back leg up. And maybe looking up toward the ceiling or straight ahead or down at the hand. Slowly making your way back. Warrior 2. Make sure you've got a long enough stance and then left forearm to left arm, left thigh, right arm up and then sweep that right arm behind you again. Slide the left hand down or not. And stay with that or interlock. Take the left hand underneath the left thigh. Reach for that right hand. Again, keep weight in the back leg and press through the front heel. Looking down, we'll take the hands down in chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale back. So remember, you can always take a child's pose and rest anytime you like. Walk the hands to the feet. Take the big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Padangusthasana, forward folding. Bend the knees if you need to. If you can, straighten the legs, pull up on the kneecaps, firm the quadricep muscles, shift the weight slightly forward. Lengthen as you inhale, hands to hips, exhale, come all the way up to stand, and then we'll just come and walk to the front of the mat. Back into Samastitihi. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart or hips width. Bend the knees into chair pose, reach up, tailbone down. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhaling upward dog or cobra. Exhale back into down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Lightly step it up by the right hand. This time stay on the ball of your back foot for crescent pose. Bend the back knee a moment, drop the tailbone down, pull the right hip back, and straighten through the back leg as you stretch up tall through all four sides of the waist. Make sure you have arrow straight arms. Bring your arms to a T. Bring your right arm on top of the left arm for Garudasana arms. And then either stay or start to lean back slightly as you reach the fingertips back. And then come on up, reach the arms up again. And slowly bend the left knee any amount. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, slowly bend. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale, bend the knee any amount. Exhale, straighten it. Bring the hands down through chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it up by the hand, staying on the ball of your back foot as you come up. Stretch up nice and tall. Spin the triceps forward. Bend the back knee for a moment just to tilt the pelvis and drop the tailbone down, getting length in the lower back. And then lift up through the back body. Arms to a T, left arm over right, Garudasana arms. And either stay or leaning back. So try not to just whip your head way back, but try to lean back from the upper back. The chest is going to widen just a bit. Inhale back to center, unwind, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bend the right knee any amount. And come up, inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale to straighten the leg. One more time, bend the knee. And straighten it out. Exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale to press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, remember, take a break if you want to. Push the pause button. We're about halfway through. Come back to your steady breathing. And then right leg up again on your inhale. Step it through lightly. Actually, draw it forward first. Thigh toward belly. Press away from the floor and draw it in as tightly as you can. And now step it up. Stay on the ball of the back foot as you come up again into crescent lunge, high lunge. Drop the tailbone, then arms to a T, right arm over left. Again, Garudasana arms. Lift the elbows up a little bit. Now lean over your right leg. As you're ready, step up onto that right foot. Lift the left leg up from the inner thigh. Warrior 3. Reach your fingertips forward. Keep a steady breath. Now slowly, without touching that left foot to the floor, bring the left foot forward, wrap it over the right leg once or hook it around twice for Garudasana legs. So eagle arms, eagle legs. Either stay where you are or exhale, fold over your front leg. Inhale, come on up slowly. Exhale, start to fold over the front leg. Inhale to come up. Exhale, slowly we'll step it back and find crescent pose again. And release the arms, stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands down, moving through your vinyasa. Or feel free to always skip the vinyasa, go right to downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. As you exhale, draw it forward, knee toward the nose. Shoulders are over the wrist, press away from the floor. Look up, lightly step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot, lift up into crescent. And now, left arm over right, Garudasana arms. Draw the belly and tailbone down, lean over the left leg, step up onto that foot. When you're ready, lift the right leg up from the inner thigh, drop the outer right hip down, and reach the fingertips forward, any amount. Keep the chest lifted. Without touching the right foot to the floor, start to bring it forward, bend the left knee a little bit. Cross the right leg over the left either once or wrap it around. For Garudasana legs, keep lifting up through the arms. As you exhale, either stay or fold over your front leg. Inhale, slowly come up. Stay there or exhale to fold. Inhale, making your way back up. Now uncross the top leg, step it back to find crescent pose again. Make sure you stepped far enough back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to press up. Exhale, downward dog. So breathing here, come back to your steady inhales and your exhales. Lengthen out the spine, draw the ribs and the belly in. Inhale, right leg back and up. As you exhale, step it up by the right hand. This time, left knee to the floor. Coming into low lunge, reach up, pat up the left knee if it needs any padding. Sink your hips forward, dropping the tailbone. Then right forearm to right thigh. Reach back for the left foot if you can reach it. You can hold it back there or draw it forward. Square up the hips and shoulders toward the front of the mat. We'll stretch out the left thigh and hip flexor. If it doesn't work, don't force it. Just stay in the low lunge. That's still going to stretch out the hip flexor and thigh. Now release that. Tuck the toes, make your way back through your vinyasa chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale back. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale, step it through, right knee to the floor. And rise up. Pull the left hip back as you sink forward. Drop the tailbone down. Left forearm to the left thigh. Stay right there or bend the right knee reaching back for the foot. Hold it back behind you or draw it forward so the heel is moving toward the hip. Hips and shoulders are squaring toward the front of the mat. Release that. Back through chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, we're just going to come right onto the knees. So either you'll sit back onto the heels, this is Vajrasana, or you'll sit between the heels, and this is Virasana. So do what is comfortable for you. And then hands behind you. You're going to lean back and lift up. Lift your torso up high so you can stretch out those fronts of thighs again, the whole front of the body. And then release. So either you'll do that same thing or come to the forearms and lift up again. So it's a little more intense. Let your head go back any amount. Tailbones reaching toward the backs of your knees. Come on down. You can come back all the way up or halfway down onto the forearms or lie all the way back. If you're lying all the way back, make sure your tailbone's reaching toward the backs of the knees. And breathe here. Supta Virasana. I find this pose very comfortable, but for a long time it was very uncomfortable. So don't worry if it's not your favorite. Come on back up. Slowly step back into plank pose and move through chaturanga. Inhale to press into up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Look up. Step or float through and sit. Lie down for bridge pose. Feet hips width apart, outer edges of your feet parallel, heels under knees. Bring your arms right by your sides. Pressing up into bridge, roll your shoulders under, chins away from the chest, reach the tailbone toward the backs of your knees, and breathe into the chest. And then release and lower. Take a little break. Knees knocking in toward each other. So you can take another bridge or hands up by the ears if you want to take wheel. If you're coming to wheel, pause at the crown of the head, line up your wrists and your elbows, then press up. And again, stretch the front of the body. So tailbone reaches to backs of knees, spiral the thighs in toward each other, press your chest toward the part of the mat that you're looking towards. Chin to chest to come down and let your knees just knock in toward each other. And we'll do one more, so either another bridge or a wheel. Or if you're done, you can always hug your knees in. Hands up by the ears for wheel. Press onto the crown of the head. Again, line up wrists and elbows. And then straighten the arms, keeping the elbows parallel. Don't let the elbows splay out. And then stretch through the front of the body like someone's pulling you in two different directions. And then chin to chest, come on down. And this time we'll hug the knees. Actually, we'll hug the right knee in and extend the left leg out onto the floor. Ekapada Apanasana. And then take the right leg over to the left side and twist, looking over your right shoulder. And back to center. Release. And now the left leg in, extend the right leg out. And then we'll take that left leg to the right side for your twist. And then back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up. Take a couple rolls. Come up to seated. And then soles of feet together, knees apart. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, come forward with a long spine. So hinging forward from the hips, lead with your chest. Try not to let your back round at this point. We will in a moment. And then inhale, come up and round down your forehead toward your feet. Come on up on your inhale and extend the legs, flex your ankles. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come forward, long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to come forward for Paschimottanasana. And try and get some length through the spine, belly toward thighs. And then come on up and we'll lie back down for Shavasana. So getting ready to come into our final resting position. Get comfortable. Take a little time to make sure that you feel comfortable in your Shavasana so that you can just allow everything to completely relax. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. While you're here resting a little longer, I'll have our quote ready from Christiane Northrup, a book called Goddesses Never Age, The Secret Prescription for Radiance, Vitality, and Well-Being. And guys, this one is good for you, or shall we call you gods? This one is good for you too. Your beliefs and thoughts are wired into your biology. They become your cells, tissues, and organs. Take a nice long stretch. There's no supplement, no diet, no medicine, and no exercise regime that can compare with the power of your thoughts and your beliefs. That's the very first place you need to look when anything goes wrong with your body. So making our way back up, our minds and our bodies are so connected. That's why our yoga practice is so important, to get in touch with that. Hands together. Let's bring our hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications, sending out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked our class, please push the like button and share it with your friends. And I love your comments. Leave me a comment if you like. Check out our new website, fightmasteryoga.com, and we're working on adding the Amazon logo there for Amazon shoppers. It's not up yet, just so you know. If you can afford to help support Fightmaster Yoga and our movement to get yoga to as many people as possible, you can click a link below for a PayPal donation, or you can go onto the website and do it there. Please join our email list as well. I'll give you information about upcoming teacher trainings and retreats. Bye-bye.